Session is called Business on Chai. So I would like to welcome all of you to Business on Chai Tuesday evening, and it's going to be an amazing session. Today, we have chosen a very powerful topic. All right, and today's topic is delegation. How do you delegate your work to your team member? How important is delegation? What are the hassles which you will face if you choose not to delegate your work? And there is a lot of stuff which goes wrong with businesses who do not choose to delegate on a regular basis. So today is going to be an amazing session and you guys are going to love it. All right. So get ready. And I'll suggest get ready with a pen and a paper. You know why? Because although you would want to believe that your mind is an unlimited space, it is. But the point is your frontal cortex, which is the smallest part of the brain, which records immediate learnings, is too small and it can't hold too many information. So what you need to do, you need to write it down, you need to go through it 2-3 times, and then you will store it forever. So right now, for you not to forget and to use this session to best of your advantages, boom, go ahead, pull out a pen, pull out a paper or a notepad and start making notes, because it's going to change and shift the way you do business from today onwards. All right. Now, I do this session every Tuesday and it's called Business on Chai. You know why? Usually logo ka chai ka time hota hai. All right. And I want you to use this session to build your business to the next level. Now, before I go to the topic and start sharing and discussing stuff from you, what I want you to do is this. I want you to go to the chat window very quickly, all right, and type out 2 things for me in one single message. Type out which city you're from, comma, what business you do. So I get to know you and I know where you're from. So quickly go ahead, hit the chat window and share with me which city you're from and what do you do. So we have Asit from Kitlock Private Limited. Hello, Asit. There is Mr. Patel from Kankauli, Maharashtra. We have got Devendra Kumar. We've got Rajesh. We've got Suhani. We've got Abhishek. We have got Abhishek Shukla from Lucknow. I'm also born in Lucknow. We have got Anish. We have got Minil Shah. We have got Akshay Kumar. Lovely. Akshay Kumar, I hope not that Akshay Kumar. All right, lovely. So we have got Sridhar, we have got Dream FX Chennai, Ravi Sharma from Ghaziabad. Come on guys, everybody introduce yourself. Devashish, Raj, Bal Mukund, Prelude Netcoms, Vishnu Prakash. All right. Who else? Who else is there? Share your name. Pratna Churi from Noida. Akshay Kumar says he's more than that. Love you, brother. That's the zeal you should have. Beautiful, awesome, amazing stuff. So we have got Jacob, we have got Loga Ashwin, we have got Vikram, we have got Amit, we have got Anup, we have got Raghuram, we have got Glenn. Hello, Glenn, how are you? We have got, there's one Glenn which I left. That Glenn helps me in the evening. Lovely. Praveen, Chennai, Himsagar, welcome. So Anish, welcome. Sushil Gambhir from Sonipat, Haryana. Come on, guys, everybody, introduce yourself. Share with me your city and your business. Cloud Kitchen, Dhaval from Kathak. Welcome. DJ Shastri from Bangalore. Saloni Bhatia, Ramesh Dige. Sharmaji from Jaipur. Namaskar. Balaji Andrews, Mahesh Kumar, Dharmesh. Come on, guys, introduce yourself. Write down your name, your city, and the business you do. The business you do. Delhi, Rinaji IPP Company. Come on, guys, everybody. Chennai, Ved Prakash, Saksham Pathak, Balaji Andrews. All right, Hari Krishna, Ravi from Hyderabad, Iftar Khan, Hemant Gajbe. Welcome. Shubham, lovely Shubham, welcome. Who else is there? All right, so we have got from Telecom, Rakesh, Ruth, Kiran, Anil from Hyderabad, Monraj, Fatma. All right, so we have got somebody from Hyderabad, one more, a lot of people from Hyderabad. I love Hyderabad now. Beautiful. So we got Rahul from Solapur. Beautiful. We've got Sujok from Goa. Welcome, brother. One of my favorite places on earth, Goa. Beautiful. Interior contractor from Chennai. Welcome, welcome. Swaroop Singhvi, Madhusudan, Vishwanath Vyas, Iftar Khan, Komal Kumar Shah. Welcome, guys. Banu Pratap, Mahesh Kumar. Lovely, guys. Everybody introduce yourself. Vijayanathan Manuswamy from Chennai. Welcome. Come on, guys. Everybody introduce yourself. Sashikant, Neil, I'm here. Hello, that's the video. Hi. Rehan. William Darwin. Vishnath, we are already talking. Vishnath, can you hear us? Balaji, Shafin Mohammed, Sunrise. Welcome. Farooq from Hyderabad. You're doing online business. Lovely, lovely choice, Farooq. Purna from Hyderabad. Shivam, Arul, Senthil from Chennai. Shmuti Mishra, Adarsh from Delhi. Welcome. Guys, introduce yourself. Come on. Raj from Tirupur. Welcome. Beautiful. You can see national integration. Chennai, Tirupur, Kerala, Rajasthan, Hyderabad, Punjab, Haryana, all over the country. Gujarat, Maharashtra. Beautiful. Mumbai, Merijan. Sanjeev, welcome. And we have got from Madras, from Robotic Dreams, from Chennai, I believe you're saying. We've got Chennai Timber Business, lovely, beautiful. Impulse, Kumar, Param from Chennai again. Beautiful. From Coimbatore, from Coimbatore. Guys, introduce yourself. If you have just joined in, what we're doing is people are writing their name, comma, their city, comma, their businesses. Comma, their businesses. That's what they're writing. So go ahead to quickly introduce yourself. Introduce yourself. Vishal Rane, introduce yourself. Lovely. Fatima, Ramesh Dige, Disney Davis. Beautiful. How are you doing? Disney. SK admin says, please start. Please start. You're going to start, brother. Let everybody introduce themselves. Beautiful. Beautiful. Lovely. Siddharth Saxena. Smruti Mishra, Meherwan Delhi. All right. Lalit, Talseem from Jammu. Beautiful. Lovely. Sandeep, Shanti from Hyderabad, Bangalore. Beautiful. Shahrukh Sheikh, not Khan, from Bangalore. Guys, so in the meanwhile, while you are introducing yourself, while I'm getting to know you, while you're introducing yourself, what I want you to do is this. I want you to take this link, all right, which you are attending the program right now. In Instagram, there's an option called share in between. Namaste, Ravi Sharma ji. So I've got there's an option in Instagram called share in below, which is share. In Facebook, there is below called share, and YouTube there is above. So no matter what platform you're watching this, I want you to take this link and send it to your friends on your Facebook, your Instagram, and your WhatsApp groups. Why I want to do that? I'm going to give you a reason why. This program I do for business owners, and today we are covering a very powerful topic. All right. And today's topic is how do we delegate work and how do we grow our business to the next level. This is episode number 49, and I will be sharing golden rules for delegation. I am sure you understand that there would be many business owners in your friend circle who would want to learn, whom you're seeing that they're not able to have a lot of money and they're not able to build their business to the next level. So this program, share with them today so that they could benefit out of it. And I have a concept which is called giver's gain. When you give, God gives you. So I'm giving this to you and I want you to give it ahead. So I want you to click the share button, share it on your timelines, share it on your pages, share it on your wall, share it on your profile, share with as many people as possible, and come to the chat window and say you have shared. Say you have shared. So I know that you have taken this effort to give a good knowledge to somebody else who could benefit. Who would benefit more, who would benefit less, I don't know. But I want you to take this effort today and share this with some friends, some people on your timeline, on your WhatsApp, on your Facebook, so that they can get benefit. Giver's gain. So please take this effort, come to the chat window and say share. So I know that you have done it. Thank you, Avatar Tirupur, for sharing. Guys, tell me share. So Prakash Electronics, Shafeen, thank you very much. Vikram, thank you. Debashish, thank you. SK Admin, thank you. Saloni Bhatia, thank you for sharing. Guys, keep sharing. Log Ashwin, thank you. Shahrukh Sheikh, thank you for sharing. Go ahead. I'm going to give you guys a 30-second time. Click the link of share on your wall, share your profile, share your Facebook, share with your WhatsApp groups so that people can join this and learn for free. Right? Dream Effect Media, thank you. Me in, thank you. Thank you for sharing. Shabir Dalal, thank you for sharing. Chitra Sharma, thank you for sharing. Ramesh DK, 1, 2, 3, boom. Says share. Lovely. Thank you so much. Siddharth Saxena, Shashikant, thank you for sharing. KSO, thank you for sharing. Purchandra Gurushetty, thank you for sharing. Lovely. Thank you so much, Mr. Gupta, Mr. Sharma ji. Thank you very much. Raghuram, thank you for sharing. Jai Shri Krishna from Chennai, Sai Krish. Lovely. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Satyam Rao, Shanti Chaka, ND Creation, Amish Agrawal. Thank you very much, guys, for sharing. Please share as much as possible. You share, somebody else gains. And that's the beauty of life. More people gain through you, more blessings you get in tons. So never feel shy from sharing a good information, right? Share with friends and family, share in your walls so that many more people can benefit from this. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing this. Thank you so much for sharing. Mwah. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Unbelievable. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, today we are here and I have a very, very powerful topic. So, today our topic of discussion is something which troubles most entrepreneurs and sometimes more than they know, is not having this skill which I'm going to share with you today, because of which so many business owners end up firefighting and micromanaging the task in their businesses. Today we'll discover the golden rule for delegation that can help you unload some mundane task and give you time and energy to focus on your real role, which is strategic planning for growth and for expansion. You guys are gonna love it. All business owners would want to free up their time, and unfortunately, no matter what they do, somehow they end up firefighting day in and day out. छोटा छोटा काम को खुद पकड़ पकड़ के करते करते सुबह से हो गई शाम, इसको अल्लाह रखे. You know, that's what happening with most of the people, right? So today, get ready with pen and paper and learn a way, a method which will help you to unload a lot of stuff so that you can take a lot of other stuff which is more relevant to your growth and expansion and get out of the issues and the challenges you're facing. So learn today from me golden rules of delegation. Let's get started on this. Write this down, guys. Write this down, guys. Framework of effective delegation. What all things you need to do so as to make sure that you are able to delegate effectively. Now, it is okay. Now, let me tell you something. Delegation does not mean that you are shunning your responsibility. Delegation does not mean abdication of your work. Delegation does not mean absconding from business. Delegation does not mean running away from your responsibilities. No. Rather, delegation means learning to do business in a much better way by making sure that you use something called other people's time. OPT. Many of you understand about other people's money, how you can leverage money, but very few people understand how to do this, which is called leveraging of time. Now, it does not mean that delegate karna hai, bole ye le, tu kaam kar le, aur main ghar ja raha hu. Sometimes people feel delegation is that easy. No, I'm so sorry to say that. The delegation is not that easy. Delegation needs to be done with a framework so that you delegate also and you get better results also. Not worse result than what you were getting earlier. So let's start identifying what are the steps of delegation. So step number 1, write this down. Step number 1, identify the task which can be delegated. what are the tasks which can be delegated. So what you do is this: you define what are the current set of tasks which you are handling today, and amongst those tasks, which one you can give to somebody else. First, you write down, आप सुबह से शाम तक क्या करते हो? Prepare that list, and then figure out amongst those tasks which one can be delegated. Now, it is also important that you define what skill, what knowledge, and what kind of attitude will be needed for the person whom you are delegating the task to, so that they can carry forward the work very well without dropping the quality and the impact. Let me repeat again. Before you delegate the task, you also have to see what are the skill, knowledge, and attitude the other person to whom you are going to delegate must be having. Make that list also. I am doing 10 tasks, I want to delegate 5. Okay. Now, to be able to do task number 1, what is the knowledge, what is the skill, and what is the attitude which is needed in my staff? So you write that down. So now you know this task, this ask. Very beautiful it is. ASK. Attitude, skill, and knowledge. So this task, this ask. This task, this ask. This task, this ask. So you create for 2, 3, 4, 5 tasks. What will be the ask in the other person? Now, because you can't hand over any task to anyone. बोले accountant आया, बोले marketing बहुत है, accountant बोल तू marketing कर ले. Now, this is a very simple example. You will say, obviously, we will not do that. But in most of the businesses, role of employees are not defined. People carry forward multiple things. Many companies, they don't predefine that this is a task for this kind of role. So this is the person who should have this kind of ask, and only he should or she should do it. Everything is mixed up. Suddenly somebody is doing something else. Tomorrow you give him something else. बोले हमारे accountant है, शाम को भाजी भी लाते हैं. It's all jumbled up. So you need to clear it. You know why? Because हर आदमी हर काम नहीं कर सकता है. That's clear. Certain people will be able to do certain things with a flair, while others will struggle in the same thing. So you need to find out which all tasks you want to delegate, make a list, what all ask you should see in a person so that they're capable of performing the task and produce outcome. Step number 1, Adhyay Samapta. First step is ready. Okay? When the first step is ready, you go to the next step. Now, what's the next step? Now, next step is to define responsibility and outcomes. बहुत जरूरी है ये काम. Extremely critical. Extremely critical. You need to make sure that you write down to the person to whom you will give the task what all will be the responsibility of that person and what all outcome you will want. Because you give the task, you see the person is capable. First of all, you decide these many tasks I will delegate. Then you see this person is capable for this task. You give the task and you say, ab tu kar le. Khatam ho gaya khel. Nothing will happen. So what you need to do, once you give the task, you also have to explain the person, Baba, this will be your responsibility. The guy says, okay. And this, you have to make sure that you do. I will check every day. This is the outcome which I want. So you take the task, you make your job profile enriched, but you make sure that you know your responsibilities very clearly and you are clear about what outcome I will be asking you. So delegation does not mean तुम्हारा काम शुरू में कम होगा. पहले बढ़ेगा, फिर बाद में कम हो जाएगा. That's how delegation works. You know, once it goes up and then you manage it well, you give the responsibility, you do the checking, you make sure everything is happening properly, and then your entire effort will come down. Okay? Now, so you define the person's responsibility, you define what will be the exact sequential nature of the task. Listen to me carefully. You write down, okay, boss, this is your task. So when you come in the morning, you will have to do this, 5 things. Write it down. So when he comes in the morning, he does not have to look for you. Madam Kai, Sir Kai. He will come, he will open his notebook and he'll start doing his work, his call, his writing, whatever the calm is. He'll just get involved in the work because beforehand you have told him, when you will come in the morning, all this sequentially you will have to do. Now, why is it important to define the role and responsibility? It helps people to get clarity. Without clarity, you will get underperformance. And underperformance is then ultimately your nuksan, no? Ultimately, it is your business, na? So why do you want to lose money in your business? So you will make sure that you write the role, write the responsibility, list down task 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you tell them, I will check like this, like this, like this. Give a clear checking guideline. That's about it. People do it. And I'll tell you something. When people get clarity, their performance goes up multifold. Multifold, not one time, two times, but multifold. But for that, everybody needs clarity, boss. All right? So, let me repeat again. Number one, you explain the role and responsibility. You write down sequential list of tasks which the person needs to perform. Also, you write down how will you measure it. That means what outcome has to be derived. You know, you have to tell people that you're not paying them for sitting there and collecting money. You're paying them for outcome. That's a big clarity. I don't give you for the time spent in the office. I pay you because I want certain clarity to come. Certain outcome to come from you. And I am making it very clear. So let me repeat both the steps. Step number one, decide what task you want to delegate. Repetitive and mundane tasks which drain your energy and do not create big revenue shuffle, delegate them. First task to delegate should be that. Mundane task, repetitive task does not contribute much in revenue generation, but still you have to do it. Delegate them first and then later delegate everything. Become free. That's the idea of a business owner. Knows everything and does nothing. हमारे वहाँ उल्टा है. Knows nothing, tries to do everything. उल्टा करवा रहा हूँ. I'm reversing the entire barrier for you. All right. So you decide the task. Write down in front of each task to perform this task. What will be the ask? Attitude, skill, and knowledge. Once you have done that, identify the people. Once you identify, explain them the roles and responsibility, and also explain them clearly what is the outcome you want. Tell them if you do not give the outcome, then you have a problem. Then you will have to stop. All right. So tell them if you're stuck, if you're unable to do something, come to me and ask. Don't wait for me to ask. That's a culture you need to build in your company, in your business, with your team. That you have a problem, you ask me first. Don't wait me to ask you. They say, sir, actually problem tha. Are, to kal tak so rahe the kya? So build a culture and build an open door policy so they can come and talk about anything. You know, boss, yahan pe dard ho raha hai. You know, that also they should be able to tell you. More open you are, more friendly you are, more with an open door policy you run your company, people will share the problems, you will be able to solve it for them. And that's the game plan. Eventually, the idea is success. It's not being right or being boss or being Upar and somebody being Niche. Eventually, is to get the results. All right. So step number 2 is to define role responsibility, define the outcome. Then comes number 3, build competence. Build competence. Now, sometimes we feel the person spent a lot of time. See, we assume ASS-U-me. That's the new spelling of assume. That means you're making an ass out of you and me. So never assume. Always ask. Always check. So don't assume the person who's there and he has seen you doing it. Don't assume the person would have built the competence by itself. In the step number 3, do something called TNA. Training need analysis. Now, on what basis do you do? I will explain you. Step number 1, you have written down, to do this job, you should have this, ASK. To do the task, you must have ask. Ask is attitude, skill, and knowledge. In step number 3, check how much the person is ready. You will never get 100% ready person. You now learn this, write this down somewhere. I write this down and write in first person. Okay, write down. I build people, people build business. Okay, so find out what is the competence which is needed to do the task, right? How much is missing in your team? How much is missing in your team? So you're going to do training sessions to build knowledge. Training is done to build knowledge, right? You can do practice, simulation, or role play to build skills. Practice, simulation, and role play to build skills. Training sessions to build knowledge. And your conversation with them over a period of time to build the right attitude. To build the right attitude. You are here to create results. And that's how results are created. Once this is being done or once it is in process, you start something very powerful, which I call shadowing. Shadowing. What is shadowing? Very powerful framework, right? You take it's a 3-step framework of shadowing. First step is you do, they see. First step is you do, they see. That means आप करो उनको साथ में रखो so that they can see. You do, they see. Second step is do it together. Do it along with them. Third step is they do, you see. Ha. छूट गए बॉस इसके बाद. So first show them the task. How task has to be done. Show them. Right? Once you have shown them the task, then do it together with them so that you can observe whether they're doing it right or not. And they can observe. So cross learning. Then the last one is they are doing, you are observing, making sure you're giving feedback, general feedback and guiding them. They are ready. Now one thing I want to remember, perfection is a myth. यहाँ पे business owners की सबसे बड़ी problem पता क्या होती है? वो सोचते हैं, अरे यार, it's a very big hassle. It's a very big challenge, right? You know what is the challenge? You know what is the challenge they feel? They feel that training so many people, preparing so many people, it's so much of work. किसी ने बोला business करना आसान है, किसी ने नहीं बोला team build करना आसान है. But if you do it, you'll be happy for rest of your life. That's what the magic is. So I don't want you to underestimate this power. Right? Once you do it, you realize that huge amount of difference come into your life. Once you do it, it's a matter of time. It's a matter of effort. It's a matter of one time going through the pain. As they say, one time pain and long-term gain. That's how it is. That's step number 3. So you start doing that and you will see people are responding to you. People are becoming better. Next one, number 4, review work and provide feedback. Review work and provide feedback. Now, this is also a very crucial element of effective delegation. People feel कि मैंने सिखा दिया, मैंने बता दिया, भाई कर लो यार अपने आप. Absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. Your role as a leader and a coach begins after delegation process done. So you identify the task, you have identified the ask. After that, you have figured out role, responsibility, and outcome. You have explained it. After that, you have done the training and made people know, have the knowledge, skills. Uske baad mein continuously review and giving feedback. So as a leader and coach, your work is later on at 4 to review and give feedback. Once you start giving feedback, they'll start improving. And after some time, it's done. I know that right now, this must be looking like more than a task, more for yourself. अपना काम बढ़ गया. इससे बढ़िया मैं ही कर लूं. No problem. You can do that. इससे बढ़िया मैं ही कर लूं. Better I only do. अरे how does it matter? How much to train? How much to do? But then you will end up being a Kolu Kabal and Chakki piecing for all of your life. Whole of your life. But if you go through this pain once, you will be free for rest of it. You know why? Because a process will be set, a system will be set, a training mechanism will be set, a review mechanism will be set. Even if the person whom you have delegated leaves, next person you can delegate fatak se, because you know the entire game plan. Once you make, you're free. Then you get somebody to replace you. You go one step above. Or that's the game plan. Business is about building it. You build once and you enjoy for the rest of your life. You know, इश्क नहीं आसा है गालिब, बस इतना समझ लीजिए कि एक आग का दरिया है और डूब के जाना है. Once you will get eventually out of firefighting, you will get out of doing all the tasks yourself, and you will create time and energy with you so that you do your real job. You know what's your real job? Which I said in the beginning, strategic growth and expansion. That's the process which will get you eventually freedom. 4 steps, it is not 40 steps or 400 steps. That's it. It's already over by the time you've gone through. So if you are willing to go through this pain, you will eventually get out of this firefighting, and it will create time and money and energy and happiness in you, with you, for which you started your business. You didn't start your business to become कोल्हू का बैल. You started to be free. भाई पैसा कमाना है, लाइफ में तो जीनी है. कोई तिहाड़ दिल के कैदी है क्या? You are there to enjoy your life as well. And once you do delegation this way, the way I'm telling you, boom, extraordinary results comes your way. So let me again explain you once again, so if somebody has missed out something, you will get a revision quickly. So listen to me carefully. Framework of effective delegation. Rule number 1 or step number 1, identify what tasks can be delegated. Identify. Listen to me again. Identify what tasks can be delegated. List down the task and also write down in front of it what will be the ask, attitude, skill, and knowledge in the person to whom you will delegate. Then identify that person also. That will take you to the step number 2. Define the role, responsibility, and the outcome which you want. So catch the person, make him sit down, give him the role, give the responsibility, tell him sequential task. Step number 1, step number 2, step number 3, step number 4. 5 step करने भैया रोज. फिर दूसरा टास्क 1 2 3 4 5. तीसरा टास्क 1 2 3 4 5. अरे मालिक समझ गए? मतलब यही करना. So define the role, define the responsibility, define the task, tell what outcome you want, tell clearly what outcome you want. Then you take one step back and then check what is the skill. Number 3, what is the skill which is needed? It is there? Okay. What part is not there? Build knowledge through training, skills through role play and practice, and finally, on the job training by shadowing. I do, you see. We do, we see. You do, I see. Fix it. And then you go to number 4, keep reviewing their work and keep continuously giving them feedback. And if you do this, let me tell you, your life, your business, everything will change. So, what did you like the best in the session today? I want you to write that down. And what are you going to apply from today? I want you to write that down very, very quickly. Go ahead and write down what did you like the best today and what are you going to apply so that you don't forget it. You actually go ahead and do it. All right? Over to you, Ayush. So quickly go ahead, write down on the chat window. Go ahead and write down the chat window. What did you like the most today? कौन सा bulb जला? टक. कौन सा corn pop हुआ? Pop. Right? What happened? So what did you like the best? Which piece you love the best? Which piece you like the best? Go ahead, write it down. Quickly. Go ahead. Let me see. Task, ask. Step 2, I like the most. Shadowing, I like the most. Come on, everybody. Beautiful. You do, I see. Clarity and subject. Ask. I build people. People build business. Understood the main role, evaluation, task, ask, everything is important. Mwah! Love you, brother. Quoting Gale. Right, Kaiser. Beautiful. All right, delegation, I build people, people build business, you do, they see. Beautiful. Arun Kumar, planning to implement, I build people, people build business. All right. List down the task. I like ask, delegate, and free forever. One time, lifetime. I build people, people build business. All the four are important. What else? What else? What else? We will not assume getting the work done. Beautiful. Rule number one and ask. I build people, people build business. All right. OPD, other people's time utilized for your business. Absolutely amazing. Beautiful. Work delegation better than freedom returns. One time work, lifetime freedom. Beautiful. Beautiful. Most important, the outcome, shadowing and ask. Beautiful. What to do with old employees? It's a long answer. You need to sit them down. Thank you very much, Saksham. Thank you very much. Love the aura. Love the idea of training. Beautiful. 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 Shanti, beautiful. Sufit Design, beautiful. Amit Gulati, beautiful. Ramesh Dige. They're doing UC, beautiful. Sharmaji, beautiful. Beautiful. Raj, Venkat, Shaki, Zoya, Sanjeev, come on. Beautiful. Lovely. Kartikeya, Goswami Suman, Smile India. All right. Goswami Suman, love to see. Beautiful. Nazir Alam. Ha. Different topic, Nazir. Build it once, enjoy your life. Role of a leader. Lovely, beautiful. Sanjeev, beautiful. Lovely. Abhishek, so am I. So am I, Abhishek. Ajit, beautiful. Mohan, beautiful. Thank you very much, Rahul. Thank you very much. Oh, Akshay. Don't worry. You can come a little later. I will upload the same thing, Akshay, for you, brother. I'm going to upload this on the platform. Come in some time and you will be able to see. No worries. Come in some time again, Akshay. I'm going to upload it on IGTV, on Facebook, on YouTube, all the channels. Come again and check. All the old sessions you can always watch on YouTube, on Facebook, on IGTV. I'm going to put it there. No problem. No worries, Akshay. Love you, brother. Shadowing is a new idea. Lovely. Is creating foundation. Thank you very much, Sanjeev. Thank you very much. Full session. Lalit, I like it. Love it. Correct. Lalit is saying, अगर स्वर्ग चाहिए तो खुद मरना पड़ेगा. Beautiful, beautiful. Lovely, Iftar Khan. चलो अच्छा है किसी अच्छे की याद आई ना. Very good. Beautiful. Choose the right person to work and train proper way. Beautiful, beautiful. Know everything and do nothing. Yes, that's more like it. That's more like it. That's more. Rajesh, beautiful. Building a system of work, beautiful. Lovely. Beautiful. Beautiful, guys. So what you need to do, guys, what you need to do, so am I, Rahul, so am I. Thank you, Hari Krishnan. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So what I want you guys to do, I want every single one of you, right? Hi, Kartikeya Tyagi. Every single one of you, you know what I want you to do? I want you to go to the chat window, all right? And type out, go to the chat window and type out, what was your popcorn moment? That's it. So that moment stays with you for the rest of your life. Aaj chamka. You know, write down one thing. Himanshu, hi. Make sure, write down one thing today in the chat window. One thing. Which was your popcorn moment? It could be anything. It could be anything. Every Tuesday we do live. Every Tuesday we do live. Every Tuesday I want you to come here, and every Tuesday I want you to learn, and every Tuesday I want you to write one thing. Only one. Aaj ye bada sahi laga. Anything. No restrictions. It's up to you. Write down one knowledge which you like the most. You know what will happen? Because that knowledge will get settled in your subconscious mind. Right? And once it gets settled in your subconscious mind, trust me, it will come to you when you need it. Trust me when I say that. So never lose a chance, right? Never lose a chance to write down one thing, two things. What comes to your mind? कहीं ना कहीं काम आएगा तुम्हारा का subconscious mind में चला जाएगा. So typing is very important. Actually, it is writing. Now, computer you can't write, right? At least you can type. Okay. So type one thing, and it's not for me. You are typing. You're typing to register it deeply in your subconscious mind. कि ये मैं भी करूँगा. आज नहीं तो कल dream girl, right? Someday I will do it. So go ahead, write down. If you've not written anything, go ahead, write down just one thing which you will one day, someday follow, right? That's a great thing, all right? So do not leave without writing this down, ladies and gentlemen. Don't leave without writing it down, all right? So I'm going to bye to you, all right? I'm going to meet you next Tuesday. यही जगह इसी समय पे मिलेंगे अगले ट्यूसडे. Early days, I remember when I was a kid, there used to be a serial और हम लोग, Ashok Kumar used to come in that, and it was beautiful. And he used to always say छन्न पकैया, and he used to say some dialogue. It was beautiful, awesome. And every next week we should wait to watch that. So I want that to come into your life, and I want this thing to become that way that you should be waiting to get into this session and have these conversations, because these informal conversations, small structures, small ideas can go a very big way in you changing the way you operate in your business. So I love you guys. It was amazing to host all of you. Please don't leave this opportunity to type out what exactly you like the most, so that one day you can go and implement that. And if that's today, may this happen immediately. All right. So thank you very much. Take care. God bless. I love you, my brothers and sisters. See you soon. Bye-bye. See you.